Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the emerging news is that finally, William Ruto's government is establishing a new office, and that office is for the spouse to the Prime Cabinet Secretary. The launch will be happening today, of course, at Mudavadi Hotel at 7 p.m. Raila Odinga and the Azimio side had a proper formula to establish that office, then anchor it in the law and protect it. But Ruto decided to establish that office through a Kenyan way, saying that the president has power to hire and fire at any given time when willing, or if you feel like you need just to fire someone and hire. So first of all, we want to go through this letter, of course, and then after that, we are going to analyze to understand why establishing such an office. Because already we have the First Lady office, tuko na iya Dorcas Gachagua, and now Mama Tesi Mudavadi is going to have an office. Prime CS press release, the executive office of the president, office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary, press invite for immediate release. The inauguration of the office of the spouse to the Prime Cabinet Secretary and the launch of Ushiriki Wema Initiative. Friday, February 24th, 2023, the office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary, His Excellency Dr. Musalia Mudavadi, EGH, invites your media house to the launch of the office of the spouse to the Prime Cabinet Secretary. The event will take place on Friday, 24th February 2023, 7 p.m. at the Mudavadi Hotel in Westlands, Nairobi. The office of the spouse to the Prime Cabinet Secretary was established by the government to complement the work being done by the office of the First Lady and the office of the spouse to Deputy President. So this office is to complement what is happening in the office of Mama Rachel Ruto, and in the office of Bishop Dorcas Gachagua. The Prime Cabinet Secretary, His Excellency Dr. Musalia Mudavadi, EGH, will be the special guest for the event. Signed, Communication Director, Office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary. That is the notice to the press, so they will be attending that event. The question is, why such an office during this time? Before we answer that question, just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. And to our returning subscribers, thank you so much. Again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. This is a political office, or an appointment, if you want to say like that. The truth is that Musalia Mudavadi's wife, Mama Tesi, has not lacked a work to do. Na hana njaa ya kazi. That's the truth of the matter. So it is a political office. It has a reason for that appointment. It's not that people are looking for job or wanatafuta pesa. No. This same Musalia Mudavadi, in 2013, after the general election, Uhuru Kenyatta drove to his house and they asked him to join his government. He refused. But he gave his UDA members to go, and UDF by then, members to go and join that government. Again, he's the one who suggested Eugene Wamalwa to Uhuru Kenyatta, 2013, for those who remember. So he's not a man that you will say that he's just rushing for positions. No. So this office is being established by William Samoei Ruto, number one, just to make Musalia Mudavadi a second deputy to William Samoei Ruto. He's trying to equalize Musalia Mudavadi and Rigathi Gachagua for checkmate purposes. Because if we have the office of the deputy president and then took on your office here, the spouse to deputy president, Dorcas Gachagua, akona office. Now in this other side, you equalize by giving Mudavadi another office. So tell me the difference between Musalia Mudavadi office and Rigathi Gachagua office. The only difference here is that one is a legal office anchored in the law. Another one is just operating under the mercies of the president. But again, when it comes to functionalities, it will depend on how Ruto wants these two offices to function. Because just like what Uhuru did to frustrate William Samoei Ruto, Ruto can do the same to frustrate Rigathi Gachagua office and then fund this other Musalia Mudavadi office to do the work. So Ruto is telling Rigathi Gachagua, look here, there's no difference between Musalia and you are all equal. And for those who remember the budget that was going to Musalia Mudavadi office and Rigathi Gachagua office, it was in the media. Musalia Mudavadi had more budget compared to what they were giving to Rigathi Gachagua. So it tells you, this is an apolitical office they're making here to try and appease the mulembenation, to see that there is no difference between Gachagua and Musalia Mudavadi in William Ruto's government. They are all equal, and that's how they are working. So it is just meant to woo or convince lawyers that Musalia and Gachagua are equal. Number two, the way Gachagua has been handling issues, he was coming out more of a Kikuyu leader, but not a deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. That one has been very loud and clear. And because of this, the question is, if you have anyone who wants to visit that office, Dorcas Gachagua, how do you go there? You are coming from Western. How do you get to that office? It's either you are going to Rachel Ruto, Mama Rachel Ruto, or if not, then another alternative that Ruto is putting there, Nyaiya, Mama Tesi Mudavadi. Because Gachagua office is now being reduced to a Mount Kenya or a tribal office to serve the interest of the people of Mount Kenya. That's what he has done. So anyone who gets together Gachagua office, maybe it might be some people from Mount Kenya region. Because the rest of the people have been seeing, they have been going to William Samoei Ruto office, na wengine wanaenda hapo kwa Mudavadi. Wale wamekuwa wakipitia kwa Rigathi Gachagua, wakifika kwa Ruto hawarudi kwa Gachagua, wanabaki huko. They don't come back. So Gachagua said they want to deal with the UDA management and to manage party. So Ruto is just installing Mudavadi to do his work. Because now Gachagua will be doing the UDA work. He said it on media. So this is a replacement, a total replacement of Rigathi Gachagua in William Ruto's administration. And then to appease the lawyers, such that if we have any lawyer women who want to get to that office of Musalia Mudavadi, or they have their own function, then they will be always directed to Mama Tesi Mudavadi office. Huko ndo watakuwa wanaenda. The question is, na wale watu wengine wa kutoka Nyanza, wale wa kutoka Coast, wale wa kutoka Lower Eastern, everywhere watakuwa wanaenda wapi? So that's also the same office that maybe it will serve them. The big issue is that it will depend on how now Mama Tesi will use that office politically, because this is a political office they are making here. As simple as that. Sasa watu wa bottom up muendelee kutafuta kazi. Muendelee kutafuta kazi. But that's what I can read in the all of this issue. That's why you see it is an order from the office of the president, and now through the office of the prime cabinet secretary. So it's going to have a budget. What we're going to check next, we are going to try and compare the budget that will go to that office vis-a-vis what is in the office of Dorcas Gachagua. tuta compare, and maybe at the end of the day you will discover that they have equal budget. So hiyo ndio mambo naweza ona hapo, though hatujui. That's the issue. I wish this office was anchored in the law. BBI could have passed so that it is well established, then we can know how they are going to function. We will wait and see. But I can tell you, hii ni ofisi wanaambia waliwa tunawapea hapa. Sasa ndio walikuwa wanasema 30%. But what I'm waiting is to see that 30% ikuwe imefikia wananchi huko chini. Because this government is establishing more offices, lakini wananchi wako na njaa, hawana chakula, school fees haiko, mambo mengi tu hayafanyiki. That's what I can read in all of this issue.